Hello, welcome to
Hello.
the podcast of College of Adaptive Arts. My name is Ben. Today we will be interviewing Laura Burke, who is a professional voiceover actor, film and TV actor, and a singer. Laura is also a San Francisco native who comes from a family of professional actors and musicians. Laura, Laurie, welcome to the podcast. My name is Ben, and
Hi,
it's an
Ben.
honor to have you on the CAA podcasting class, voiceover and podcast today. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for
Good to
having me.
see.
Yes.
Yes.
I have some question I would like to ask you. What age did you get started with your career?
Well, because my family has always been in musicians, we started at a very young age. But as far as professionally, I started, I acted in plays all through school, singing, anything I can do to have fun, basically. And then professionally about 15 to 20 years ago.
Wow, that's a good age.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a long time.
Long time ago.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so here's a question I want to ask. What was your first TV role? And were you nervous about it?
That is a great question. Yes. My first TV role was I played a woman in a coma that burned down the house, and on a show called Medium with Patricia Arquette.
Wow.
And I was really, really nervous. And I had to be in a coma.
Wait, you were nervous?
Oh, really nervous because I had never had, been on a set that big. It was on NBC and she was really famous. And the hardest thing was I had to be in a coma and sit still and breathe normally. And I was, when you're nervous, you breathe really fast usually and you get worked up. So I had to be really calm, but it was very fun.
And the show was nervous? The show was Medium?
The show was called Medium. And it was just a little part, but it was the first time that I had a real, on a big, big stage. It was in Los Angeles. So
Wow. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Hi. How did you know that you wanted to be a voiceover actor, a film and TV actor, and a singer?
Well, I tried everything else, and then I ended up doing this. But I have my degree in broadcast communications, so I studied everything like you guys are doing to see if I'm interested in it. And then I decided I really wanted to do it, and I continued to study so that I would not suck. And so I just kept going. What Grant said before, I just kept going. And I knew the minute I was on set for the first time that was my home. I just felt like it was my calling.
Tell us about your experience as the first Google voice. What was the most rewarding part, and what was the hardest part of that project?
The most rewarding part, it was a startup, so it was a very little business called Grand Central. And then it grew, this is the most exciting part, into Google. Google Voice bought it and wanted my voice on it as well. So to see a very small, two guys started it, just like anyone in the room, started a business, and it grew into this multi-million-dollar, business. That was the most exciting. Plus, when people find out, I have talked to them for years, telling them they have messages or don't have messages. So that's kind of fun. I don't know if I answered everything.
All right, Laurie, what draws you into singing?
My family, because my mother's a pianist, my brother is a drummer, and I have a twin sister. I play drums too, and a little bit of guitar. And I always loved to sing. And when I was a little girl, I would come home every day from school and sing by myself in my room. And I was too shy to do anything. So one time they said, for a talent show, they said, does anybody want to sing? And somebody raised my hand. And I ended up doing it. And I was so shy, but I made myself do it. And after I did it, I loved it. It's like being afraid of going on a roller coaster and then going on it and you want to go on it again. That's kind of what happened to me.
That
So-
feeling,
Really?
there's nothing beating that feeling.
Right. You're so afraid. And then afterwards you're so excited that you did it
Yeah.
and that you liked it. Nothing happened that was horrible. You really liked it. So you want to do it again, you know? That's the scariest things in life are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get sell get
Second time.
get never when a yeah it
Do I still get nervous?
Yeah.
yeah
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
yeah
Nervous. I think that's the best thing is it's just like
Yeah.
getting on the roller coaster again. You get nervous.
yeah
and you get more excitement.
you
And that
are
nervousness, yeah, turns into being excited.
yeah you
Yeah. But then I realized that
yeah
I studied and it's fun.
that was fun
Yeah. Then it's
Yeah.
fun, you know? Nervous is just being excited.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah
You probably get like that sometimes, right?
yeah
Yeah.
It
yeah
makes you happy. You can spend time with your niece and nephews.
yeah
Right.
All right. What is your advice for our CAA students who want to pursue an acting and a singing career?
Well, I would say if you're nervous or you think you're going to fail or but you really love to do it anyway. And keep studying because no matter what happens, you could always, you know, if you're really afraid, you could always say, well, I practiced and I studied and I'm as good as I'm going to get right now. You know, I worked hard at this, and then just really have a lot of fun. Don't do it if it's not fun. So, yeah, right? Like your spinning thing. That's fun.
Yeah, it makes me happy.
I know. You wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun. That's what I think. Yeah. You guys are on the right track for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I did the same thing. I studied and did the same thing.
All right, then. Laurie, thank you so much for being our amazing guest on the CAA Podcasting Voiceover Podcast today. This is Elric. Thank you for listening to the CAA Podcasting Class podcast today. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you. I was going to do this. Can I do this for me? Can you all say hi and bye?
Sure, I don't mind.
Say hi. Thank you for having me on the show.
Hi.
Miss
Bye. Thank you.
I will see you the when I upload to YouTube. Bye.
awesome.
Thank you so much. Bye.